Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am back. Today is September the 8th, 2022. Would you all believe that somebody is trying to create some ruckus and tell people that Robinhood is only worth, it's not even worth $1. Robinhood, they're trying to tell us that Robinhood is not even worth $1. There's an analyst out here trying to tell people that this stock is going to eventually go to zero. Let's talk. Welcome everyone to the channel. This is HueFin, also known as HueFin News. I do price predictions. I don't focus in on what people say. I don't listen to people's opinions if it doesn't gel with the money, with the price chart. So we're going to look at what this analyst is talking about and see if Robinhood is going to follow the same trajectory, go all the way down to $1. Now, if you guys appreciate my videos and my content, join me. Keep it locked in here. Hit that like button. Share it, and also subscribe to the channel. I'm here to give you all the voice of reason amongst all of the noise that is being strewn throughout YouTube about every freaking stock going up and everyone's going to be filthy rich. That's not going to be the case. We need to learn how to maneuver to know when to get in and when to get out stocks so that we can become rich and wealthy, right? So check this out. First of all, let me go through my last video that I've done for Robinhood, which was on the 24th of August. You guys can see it right here. Okay, had this price prediction in Robinhood ever since the beginning of the month of August. Came back through on the 24th. Still looking for the market in Robinhood to trend higher, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I did my price prediction in Robinhood on August the 4th. Okay, it was on August the 4th. Go back and verify what I just said because I got all my videos in a playlist. So it was on August the 4th that I did a video on Robinhood. And you guys can see that the price prediction is here. I was playing the strength into the market at that particular moment in time, and price, we can visually see it. It did go up, right? Now it topped out around $11.50. I had $12, but we also knew that rejection was going to come in around 11. So there were a couple of days to where we could have nibbled and profit off of the market move higher. It just didn't go all the way up to my $12 price target. All right, it happens. But nevertheless, could have gotten 11.75% out the market in Robinhood right there. So let's cut this out. Okay, now we're going to go to this article first, and then we're going to come back and look at the chart to see what the analyst is talking about, if he's actually correct in Robinhood. Okay, so there was an article from Benzinga, okay, from Wayne Duggan. Analyst says Robinhood stock not worth $1, calls it a bad bet for investors with alarming risk. All right, so let's go this real quick. You guys can see that new Construct CEO David Traynor wanted investors to stay away from Robinhood even before its IPO was completed. Traynor said this week Robinhood investors may still have more pain ahead. Now, why would he say that? Let's read forward. In 2021, Traynor was one of the first ones who called Robinhood a bad bet for investors with alarming risk. Here we are today. Price in Robinhood is around $10. You guys can see when it first IPO'd, market went all the way up there to 84. A lot of hype. Now here we are today, below $10. Now he said Tuesday, okay, today is Thursday, that Robinhood's growth has evaporated. So Robinhood has reached the plateau. It has reached the apex of how high it can go and make money. This is what he's trying to tell us. And his business is nowhere near profitable. So you reach the apex into the creation and how much revenue you can bring into the business, but you still are not making money. Where else can you go? The object of every business is to bring in revenue and to be profitable for the company and its shareholders and the board of directors, right? So if Robinhood has climaxed and yet they're not profitable with that, what's going to be the outcome? He's going to show us. Take a look. Robinhood has burned through $3.5 billion of cash over the last 12 months. Now, we talk about billions. In 1 year, they burned through $3.5 billion. And Traynor said that raising additional capital will likely be difficult and costly for Robinhood at this point. So if you have a lot of investors and, venture fund capitalists trying to give you infusion of cash, because they also see the long term and they see the viability of Robinhood. But they also see that you're burning through a whole lot of cash And they're going to come and ask you a question. If you're the CEO of Robinhood, like, hey, we're noticing that you're going through a whole lot of cash. Before I give you any more money, you're going to have to prove to me, what is the plan on guaranteeing that I'll get my money back with my interest? Because you're burning through a whole lot of money. And what I'm seeing from the reports is that we're not making any money, though. We're not being profitable. So it's going to be harder for Robinhood to make money or get money from other investors if they cannot substantiate viability going forward. They're going to have to cut those costs. Now, I quote, this is what Trainer says, okay? Robinhood's severe cash crisis, along with competitive challenges, puts the company's stock at significant risk of declining to zero. Not $1, zero. Now, this article was posted, on Tuesday, which was, I think, August the 31st, okay? Zero. Now, check this out. Robinhood has $182 million in debt, $94 million in outstanding employee stock options, and continues to burn cash. And Trainer said there is a high likelihood the company will eventually, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day, need to dilute shareholders to raise additional capital. They're going to issue out more shares. So if the price in Robinhood is trading around $10, right? And if this comes to fruition, what he is saying, how in order for them to raise cash, they're going to have to dilute and create more shares to bring in more money because they're not making money anywhere else. That is going to take Robinhood's price, according to him, well below $10, maybe $5, maybe $3, maybe $2. Are you ready for that? Because looking at this particular market in Robinhood zoomed out, yeah, this doesn't look like a very convincing stock now, does it? Now, I know a lot of you were led astray by many YouTubers and telling you all to come in and buy the dip in Robinhood. And we're still falling, though. And if what Trainer is trying to say on this article that they're going to have to dilute shares, then we're going to continue to see price in Robinhood fall. See, there's been talk that FTX was going to try to come in and buy Robinhood. Like, they have already gone through working out some situation on how they can bring in money. So we have to keep it real. This particular company is in trouble. If we are getting news reports that other exchanges are trying to come in and buy a huge chunk majority stake in Robinhood, or they're trying to buy it outright, and now we have this article come out saying that they're burning the cash, and if they're trying to raise capital, then they're going to have to dilute more shares. You're not going to see a lot of positivity come out the market in Robinhood. We got to keep it a buck. If we're going to be logical thinkers and traders and investors, we got to look at the signs. My first sign is always on the chart, though. The market is telling me that it's weak. The chart is telling me that the market in Robinhood is weak. So why would I come in and be bullish? So now, look at this on a 2 weeks chart in Robinhood. Okay. Now, you guys can tell one of the things that we can say that Robinhood is weak is because the price is now breaking this ascending line. Okay. This is where our focus is going to be, right here, this one line. So one thing I want you all to understand is that market has been trending higher. And we can see market go higher, but only alongside this ascending line, and then price will come back down. We need to see that. So even though if you understand how to play the market on the daily time frame, you can play this, but let's not get overly bullish and say the market's going to run up to $30, because we still have this long-term resistance line on the chart. Okay. Now, going forward, looking at this, we may already topped out into how high Robinhood is going to go. Check this out. Okay. Let me draw this here. I want you all to see this. So you guys can tell all the way back here in February, this is where the market hit bottom, found support, price bounce, right? Then you come here to where Robinhood was able to break above $10 on August the 3rd. We came back down on August the 5th, tested $10, price went up. But then we fell back down right here on August the 19th. Okay, we fell back down on August the 19th below $10. We try to come back up, break above $10 here on August the 26th, but we failed. So $10 is a problem. We need to see the buyers in Robinhood break $10. Okay, now looking at this, I would say that the market is not extremely weak in Robinhood yet. So it's possible that we could see price in Robinhood break above $10 and only go to $10.50 though. Okay, so the market here in Robinhood is currently giving us strength, but maybe only to $10.50. You guys can see that's only 6.5%. Okay, that's about it. That's about it. I'm not looking for price in Robinhood to be massively bullish. I'm here to give you all the real. Okay, so I do like what's been going on in the market in Robinhood though. That we're going to go ahead and play some strength here, but I'm going to put all of this into context. I'm not going to give you no fluff. I'm not going to hype you up. Okay, the first issue, it's already $10. So if we don't see the market in Robinhood break $10, we know we need to cut it. If the market continues to bounce its head and we eventually come down, cut the play. Let's not be foolish and not think that the market is not strong. That's the first issue. The next issue is going to be the buyers trying to break this ascending line. That's one of the main reasons why I'm not looking for a big move to occur in Robinhood. Okay. And that's it. Let me see that support area. It's going to be right there around $9. Okay, so we're not looking for too much. I do suspect price is going to go up though. First area is $10.50. We may see it hit 11 or like $10.85. I'll do that. Just run it up to $10.85. But we already know this ascending line is going to be a problem. So don't say that nobody didn't tell you. All right, I'm done. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.